Hello, beautiful people. I am Jackie, and thank you so much for tuning in to the Manifestation Gang. Please be sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and also join our very free Facebook manifestation group for tips, tricks, everything that you need to know about manifesting. But let's talk. The title is How I Manifested My SP using this one technique. Okay, let's just give you like a story of me and my SP, how I manifested him to be exactly who I wanted him to be. At first, I didn't understand the concept of law of assumption. I have been a law of attraction person for a while. I could manifest things, but it wouldn't come in quicker. Like it takes a longer time. So it was like keeping your vibration up high, doing this, doing that, until I learned about the law of assumption. The law of assumption is basically whatever you assume will manifest, right? So I use this very one technique. This technique helped my SP conform into the person that I wanted him to become. And you may be asking yourself, okay, Jackie, what did you do? I'm trying to manifest my SP, but I can't. A lot of times, you're not manifesting your SP because you have them on a pedestal. You have them up higher than what you are. The number one technique that I use to manifest my SP, to turn a player into somebody that's committed to me, that's loyal to me, and only want to be with me, and somebody that chooses me over everybody, was self-concept. That's right. That is the fucking technique. Self-concept. Instead of me putting him on the pedestal, affirming for him 24/7, just fantasizing about him 24/7, I turned that energy around and I started putting myself on the pedestal. I started affirming in general, all men love me. All men commit to me. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am always chosen. That's what I started doing. I started affirming for myself. Was there bad days when I felt like I wanted to give up because I didn't start seeing my manifestation come in? Yes, it was. But on those bad days, you got to continue to affirm. You got to be, everything always works out in my favor. That was my favorite blanket affirmation. Everything always works out in my favor. Self-concept is very important because once you start seeing yourself as this amazing, beautiful woman or man, the world is going to reflect how you see yourself. So if you're not seeing yourself as somebody that's confident, somebody that's amazing, somebody that's beautiful, somebody that's any man or woman would love to have, then guess what? People are going to reflect that to you. So you start putting self first. You start taking self out. You start treating self like the queen or king that you are. You got to know your value and your worth. And you have to take your SP off the pedestal in order to bring them in. They're going to conform. They're going to do everything that you want them to do. But first, it starts within yourself. If you have issues in yourself, you need to work on yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. I started telling myself how much I love myself. I started looking in the mirror and saying, I forgive you for everything. I love you. Every morning when I get up in the morning, when I'm at the mirror brushing my teeth, I'm like, I love you. You're the best. Can't nobody compete with you. And that's what you got to do. You have to have the mindset of, I am the best. I have no fucking competition. Can't nobody compete with me. I am the one that everybody wants to be around. That's your self-concept. When you started treating yourself like you're special, like you're a queen, everybody is going to reflect to that. That's going to become your reality. People are going to treat you like a queen because you're treating yourself like a queen. You're not spending all your time worrying and wondering. I lived in the end of my SP being with me. I'm being enough for him. When I tell you guys the relationship with my SP was bad, it was bad. It was so bad. But I learned what the law of assumption was, and then I started seeing my value, and then things start shifting. He started reflecting my affirmations back to me. Certain things I would say to myself, he would repeat that. And I'm like, okay, those are my affirmations. I didn't give up. It was days I wanted to, but I didn't. You got to know that you are the queen. You are the king, and they're lucky to have you in their life. You have to know that. You have to take yourself out on dates. Treat yourself to a manicure or a pedicure, whatever. Put yourself first. Once you put yourself first, other people are going to put you first as well. And that's what I did. That's the number one technique. Once I focus all my energy on myself. Don't get me wrong. I would think about my SP. I would affirm a little bit for him, and then I would flip it on me. I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I am a queen, and I'm always treated like a queen. Everybody loves being around me. That's what you got to say to yourself. You got to know that you're the most important person in this world, in your reality. You are the most important person. So once I took SP off the pedestal and I put myself on the pedestal, it was like he could feel that energy. We all are connected. And he started feeling that. And don't give up on your manifestation. When I tell you, quick story, my SP told me that he wasn't ready for a relationship. He was like, I think you're perfect and everything, but I'm just not ready. I'm just not stable. So I didn't react to it. I said, okay. But in my imagination, my mind, I was like, nope, he's ready. He only want to be with me. Within a couple days, he was showing up at my house at 4 a.m. confessing everything that I had affirmed. I started less reacting to certain things. And he picked up on that energy. So to manifest your SP, and I'm not saying this just so you can manifest them, but you should always be putting that effort into yourself anyway. You work on yourself. You work on fixing you. A lot of times we are broken. We are hurt. You have to be able to heal yourself. Because if you break up with your SP, let's say you and your SP break up, and you manifest your SP back, but you still have those same limiting beliefs, you have to really work on yourself. Get to know who you are. Learn to love yourself. And you'll be able to have anything that you want. But the number one technique is self-concept, pulling SP ass off the pedestal and putting you on a pedestal. You got to know that you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're confident. You have to know that. Once you start saying that to yourself and repeating it over and over, the world is going to reflect that back to you. Well, guys, thank you so much. I hope you take my advice. Work on yourself. Treat yourself. Enjoy being with yourself so people can reflect that back into your reality. Well, guys, it has been good. Please be sure, like I said, to like the video and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you so much. Appreciate you all.